Hey guys, welcome in this video. I hope that all of you are doing great. In today's video, I want to talk about the single most important reason why most people fail in trading. This is not clickbait, this is not just a way of talking about it. This is really what it is. This is the most important reason why most people fail in trading, and I will explain my thoughts in this video about this topic. So let's actually get right into it. Oh, just before we start, as always, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you do that so that way you are sure to not miss any new videos coming out, and also leave a like under the video. I would truly appreciate it. So what is this reason, right? Why most people fail in trading? Well, the reason is pretty simple. Laziness of the mind. Laziness of the mind. So let me explain you what I mean by that. There are different reasons why most people fail in trading, right? It could be risk management. They don't know how to manage their risk and they are putting way too much pressure on their account. That could be the first thing. The second reason could be that they don't understand the market. They don't understand the charts, therefore their analysis doesn't make sense. That could be a possibility. They could having a really hard time managing their emotions, right? They could end up trading with their emotions and blowing their account. This could also be a reason. Now, if we look at all these reasons and go really deep about them, well, you will see that they all come up because of one thing, which is laziness of the mind, right? Risk management. If they don't have a risk management, well, it's probably because they are lacking discipline. And the discipline comes from not being lazy in the mind, all right? Analysis. They don't understand the charts. Well, that is pretty simple. They probably just haven't spent enough time in front of the chart. They probably haven't asked themselves enough questions to eventually come up with a good answer and a good overall understanding of the market. So once again, laziness of the mind. Emotions, right? If you trade with your emotions, it's because you cannot control yourself. It's because your mindset is not right. In other words, laziness of the mind, right? So all the different reasons why most people lose money in trading, everything comes down to being lazy, to laziness of the mind. Now, what do I mean exactly by laziness of the mind? Well, it's pretty much a lack of critical thinking. So let me explain you guys what I mean by that, all right? Most people, when they get into trading, or we can't even go further than just trading, most people, when they learn something, they don't really question what they're learning, right? For example, if I'm telling you to place a trend because of this, that, the other, right? If I'm telling you those rules to place your trend line on the chart, right? So you have a trending market, you place your trend. If I'm telling you how to place your trend, well, 99% of people will not question what I'm saying. They will not really go deep about this. They will just accept those facts, right? And so the problem is that a lot of people end up learning from the wrong people, but they don't realize it because they don't question what they're learning, right? They just accept it as if it was a 100% fact proven, right? They accept it as if it was something scientifical, you see? But it's not, right? Trading is more a art. It's not really a science. It's really the art of trading, right? So whenever that you're learning something, especially in trading, you always have to question what you're learning. You always have to ask yourself the right questions, right? What I am learning, is it good? Is it really good? Does it make sense, right? Is it logical? Is it rational? Can I apply this in my own trading? Do I see long-term potential trading like that, right? You need to ask yourself those questions. You need to not be lazy with the mind, right? That's what it all comes down to, as I said. So most people, when they learn something, they don't question what they're learning, and that is a huge mistake. After that, most people, when they look at the chart, most people, when they try to understand the charts, they simply don't ask themselves enough questions, right? And once again, it all comes down to asking yourself the question. So how to get better in trading? Simple. Sit down, look at charts, and ask yourself questions. Why is it moving like it's moving, right? Why is it always making those patterns. Why sometimes it doesn't move for a long time and eventually it takes off like a rocket and it goes super fast? Why it happens like that, right? Who are the biggest traders in the world? Do they have an impact on the market, right? What type of account are they trading? How are they trading? What rules are they following? You see, all of those questions that you have in your mind is what will make you a profitable trader. Okay? Now, at the same time, you need to not overthink everything, right? So it's really a balance of asking yourself the questions on the important topics that you need to solve in order to become a profitable trader. So it's really important to think. Like that's the basic of the video. That's the basic of trading success. Honestly, like if people would ask me what is the one word that describe trading success, I would say thinking. That's really what it all comes down to. You need to think about what you're doing, about what you're learning. You need to make sense of everything. You need to rationalize everything. You need to see different perspectives on the market. You need to have a high creativity on the market. Like it all comes down to this part right here. If you master your mind, you can be a profitable trader. Most people, honestly, are very far from this. That's why they lose money, right? That's why 9 people out of 10 lose money trading. They are just not thinking enough. I mean, that's just the truth, right? I know it sounds kind of harsh. I know it sounds kind of, a little rude maybe, but that's just what it is. Most people simply don't think enough. Most people simply don't think about what they're doing enough. They don't ask themselves the right questions and they end up learning the wrong things and eventually failing in trading. That is the truth of the situation. So if you want to become an amazing trader, if you want to have really good results, you will need to basically go a step further than most people, right? Most people, when they learn something, they just accept it. What I want you guys to do is not to accept it right away, but question what you're learning, right? Ask yourself the question, think about what you're learning, see if it makes sense, try to rationalize the concepts that you're learning about trading. You need to think, and eventually you will come up with answers. And those answers will guide your trading and will make you very successful in the end. That is the single most important thing that you can do to improve your trading, right? I'm telling you, this is so important. Most of you guys probably don't even realize how important that is. What I'm talking about right now, you probably don't realize how important it is. But it really is important. It is the main thing that I could ever cover on my channel. Honestly, that's just the truth. That is where I come from. I've been taught really early in my life by my parents, school, and also my mentors that I need to question everything. This is what I'm doing on a daily basis. When I look at charts, I'm always even questioning myself, right? About my analysis, my view of the market. Am I really seeing the right things? Am I looking at the market from a rational perspective, or am I being biased by what I see or what I want the market to see? Like, you understand what I mean, right? Like, it's a whole puzzle that you need to constantly question and refine your analysis and try to sharpen the axe. And at the end, this is really what I believe makes me a good trader. I'm just able to really try to discover everything about trading. I'm really trying to solve the problem. And when we go deep about it, well, you see that it all comes down to not being lazy in the mind and asking yourselves the right question. So that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to share that with you guys. As I said, this is probably one of the most important videos I've ever recorded. I wanted at first to put out this video only for the course, but I decided to put it on my YouTube channel because I think that more people need to hear this, right? This is something that I also cover in the course and I go more in details about it and things like that, but I wanted to give you guys this for free on my YouTube channel because more people need to hear this. It's really that simple. More people need to hear what I just said. More people need to watch this video because it just matters, right? That is where everything starts. The success in trading starts with not being lazy in the mind and questioning yourself. All right, that is the single most important thing, and this is what I want you guys to keep in mind after this video. All right, so on that, thank you so much guys for watching. If you like this video, please share it around and make sure you like the video as well. I would truly appreciate it, and as I said, this is a really important video, I believe, so hopefully a lot of people will be able to see it. All right, so on that, take care, trade with care, manage money well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.